Brooke, talk to me. What do you mean this isn't going to work out?
The kids aren't going to accept you, Thorne. I hoped that they could, and I prayed that they would come around. But it's just not gonna happen.
I'm sorry to come over here so late, but I really have to talk to you.
It's all right. What is it?
Thorne is over at Brooke's. She's making her decision right now.
How do you know this?
Because Rick and Bridget gave her an ultimatum. I mean, they told her point blank they're never going to accept this relationship she has with Thorne.
And the children expect her to choose them over Thorne?
Well, she has to, right?
Well, it's the right thing to do, but Brooke's never done the right thing in her life.
You know something, CJ? In spite of this picture, I still can't believe what Kimberly told us. That she and Thorne Forrester could actually be involved romantically. If that's true, it is despicable of him. A grown man taking advantage of an innocent young girl.
Wait, Mom. She said they just kissed. You don't think...
That there's more? Well, I sincerely hope not. Because if there is any more to it than that, then the next headline Thorne Forrester gets is going to be his own obituary.
Are you going to talk to him?
Frankly, I don't think there's any point in talking to him. Considering all of the unpleasantness that he's brought to our family, if he is actively pursuing Kimberly, then I doubt that he will stop simply because I ask him to.
Well, that's a Forrester for you. They always find a way to get what they want.
Well, Thorne is not going to get Kimberly, all right? I can guarantee you that. And that'll give you time to concentrate on making sure his family does not get your son.
Oh, I'm doing my best, Mom. I'm doing everything I can.
I know that, son, I know. And I know how hard it is. But listen, you don't have to stay there if you can't handle it.
No, Mom, I've got to. Okay, I have to. There is no way in hell that I'm gonna let Amber and little Eric spend an entire year with those people. I can't let that happen.
Are you sure I'm not bothering you?
Not at all.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to come here and dump all this on you. It's just, you know, every time I think about it. I mean, Kimberly and Thorne on that stage kissing, and Bridget and Mom had to see this. I want to rip his head off. I mean, how could he do that?
Well, maybe it wasn't as bad as you think. I mean, Thorne doesn't seem like the type of guy.
The fact is, he did it. Okay? And tons of photographers got it on film, but is that enough to make Mom leave him? No, she wants to discuss it.
Well, it doesn't mean that she's gonna forgive him.
But she could. I mean, in spite of everything Bridget and I told her, she could actually decide to marry the jerk.
Brooke, come on. You're upset.
I feel like I'm being ripped in half.
That's because they're making this so hard on you.
Thorne, they're just being honest. And maybe I should too.
Okay, well then you go upstairs, Brooke, and you sit them down and you explain the situation.
No, they don't need an explanation. They've been through this before.
Brooke, you know that what happened with Dad and Ridge, that doesn't have anything to do with us, okay? This is different.
Well, not for them. They look at us, Thorne, and they see me making the same mistake that I've made over and over again. And maybe they're right.
No, Brooke, I love you. And I want a life with you, okay? And I am committed to this relationship.
I am committed to my children. They can't handle this, Thorne. Bridget is beside herself, and Rick, he's gotten so violent. I gotta stop this. And as much as I love you, and I want the four of us to be together, that just isn't possible. And if we can't be a family, then I can't marry you.
Brooke, you can't let Rick and Bridget change your mind.
They're my children, Thorne.
You seriously cannot be... You can't.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. No, I won't let you do this, Brooke.
I'm their mother. I have to do what's best for them.
Okay, but they're not infants, all right? Rick is almost a grown man and Bridget is a teenager.
I know, but they still need to know they can depend on me. And Taylor said
Oh,
that...
Taylor's been trying to break us up from the beginning.
She didn't tell me anything I don't already know. I just thought that if I could get through to Bridget, and then this thing happened with Kimberly.
Is that what this is really about, Brooke? That stupid kiss? I'm not involved with Kimberly. Now, you've got to believe that.
I do.
Well, then why are you talking this way? You're scaring the hell out of me here.
I'm scared too, Thorne. The thought of losing you.
You're not going to lose me. You hear me? Not now and not ever. Listen, we knew this wasn't going to be easy. We knew that our love was going to upset a lot of people, Brooke. But if we didn't give up, if we stayed determined, they would see how right that we are for each other, okay? And we are, Brooke, we are. I felt it. The first time that our lips touched, Brooke, I felt it. And that day, I knew it when I proposed to you in Venice. And I chose you. When my family gave me the ultimatum that your kids are giving you now, I chose you.
I can't give up on my children.
Honey, don't you see? You're not gonna have to give up anything if you just hold on. Look, I promise you, okay? Look, I promise. This is the last hurdle, okay? But we will get over it. We will, all four of us. We can make this work. I know we can, okay? And so do you. So do you.
I don't think much of Brooke either, but this is her family we're talking about, her children.
Well, let's hope she does the right thing by them. But Brooke only does what makes her happy, no matter how it affects anyone else.
Okay. Let's say that she doesn't end it with Thorne. He could. Thorne loves Rick and Bridget, and if they're that insistent on not having him in their lives, he's not going to force his way in.
Kimberly, he defied his own family. What makes you think he wouldn't do that with the children?
That was a month ago. This is now. Things are different. Thorne is different. He's not under her spell anymore.
One magical kiss broke the spell.
Mrs. Forrester, he felt something. We both did. And these last few weeks that we have shared, it's been decent, it's been good. It's been based on true love and compassion. Not what he has with Brooke. He knows the difference now.
But Brooke thinks this is true love. And as much as she cares for her children, let me tell you that she has always put the men in her life first. Now, I know that you want this to work out between you and Thorne, but I don't think you should put your hopes into it. I think it's a situation that might disappoint all of us.
I don't think so. Thorne and Brooke are not going to get married. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
Believe me, Mom, I do not enjoy the idea of living with Rick and his family at all.
Then why do you insist on doing it, honey?
Because I know what the Forresters are capable of and Amber doesn't. You know, in spite of everything that they have done, she still respects them.
And therefore she's still vulnerable to them.
Yeah, she is. They have been putting a hell of a lot of pressure on her and a hell of a lot of pressure on me, too.
You know something, CJ? I really don't think it's a good idea for you to continue with this. You've been through so much, honey. You've been hurt so badly. And to take on this extra burden, it seems unhealthy to me.
Little Eric and Amber need me.
Well, I know that, and you want to be there for them,
Yes,
but...
Mom, listen. The Forresters have been putting pressure on Amber for weeks. For weeks, they have been trying to con her and convince her and charm her into moving in over there. But it didn't work. It didn't work, so they bought off a judge and slapped her with this probation arrangement. And now they have an entire year to try to get to her. And believe me, they are not gonna waste a second of their time, Mom. They won't. But see, it's not gonna work this time either, because I'm gonna be there fighting them every step of the way.
All right, darling. But are you absolutely sure you want to do this?
No, Mom, I don't want to do this. I have to. See, the Forresters may think that they can destroy my family, but as long as I'm still breathing, that ain't gonna happen.
Here you go.
Thanks, Amber. This really means a lot to me.
Yeah. Well, you can vent to me anytime.
No, you're not just a sounding board. I'd like to know what you think.
Well, I think that your mother is very lucky to have two children who care about her as much as you do.
Well, that's how it is with family. You know, no matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how mad you get at each other, you never stop caring.
So, if your mom does decide to marry Thorne, are you gonna forgive him?
No. No. But then part of me sees us here and talking, and anything can happen.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, me living here again.
Is that how you feel?
No. Not really. It's just that I've been away for such a long time, and so much has happened. But
Feels like nothing has changed.
Rick, you know, it could never be like it was before.
No. No, it can't. But it can be better. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Okay.
Are you sure you want CJ living here with us?
Rick, I wouldn't have asked CJ to move with me if I didn't want him to.
Because he's not just moving in with you, Amber. He's living with all of us now.
And don't worry, CJ and I'll stay out of your way.
No, that's just it. I don't want you to stay out of my way. I came over here tonight because you're the only person I can open up to. You know, I can't with Bridget or Dad or Stephanie, and not about this. I don't want to stress them out any more than they already are. But you know how long I've waited to see my mom happy. I wanted this relationship to work. You know, I encouraged my mom to pursue this. And Thorne betrayed her. He betrayed us all.
Rick, it's okay. It's okay.
Amber, are you? You guys want to tell me what the hell's going on here?
I have been against this relationship from the beginning, but no one has been able to stop it. Not me, not his father, his brother. Not even your sister.
There's still hope. You can't give up.
You're a sweet young lady, and I can see that you care for my son.
I know that I can make Thorne happy. And I know that you might not feel entirely comfortable with that because of our age difference and my past involvement with Rick. But I want you to know that my feelings for Thorne are real.
I have no doubt about that.
It doesn't bother you?
What bothers me is that he may still end up marrying Brooke, and it's the wrong thing. It's wrong for him, for the children, for everyone involved. The problem is, even though Brooke really loves her children, she won't make the right decision. She doesn't have the integrity to do it. She doesn't have it in her.
It's getting late. I think that I should go.
I've upset you.
No.
Yes, I have. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Not yet.
We can do this. You, me, and the kids, we are going to be a family, Brooke. Don't walk away from me. I love you, and you love me.
Yes, yes, I do love you. And I want to be your wife more than anything in this world. But
Don't say it. Don't.
my children don't want it. And I have to think about their lives, too.
Honey, our relationship is not going to ruin their lives.
It's already been tearing my family apart. And do you know what that does to me? To see my children in pain, to see how much they're hurting because of me. I can't let them down, Thorne.
You're not going to let them down, okay? You're going to give them a family, a mother and a father.
That's not what they need. They need me. They need to know that they come first. Nothing or no one matters.
What about me, huh? What about me? What about us, Brooke? Brooke, honey, you don't mean this, okay? Look, you're upset and you're confused and you don't know what you're saying. Honey, listen, just stop, okay? Look at me. You stop and think for a second, okay? Think of everything that we've been through. Venice, Macy, my family walking out on me. Brooke, how long have we fought for this? How long? Damn it, we are so close. Now don't give up.
Please.
Brooke, no.
I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, God, you don't know how sorry I am. But it's over. Look, just go, okay? Just get out of here. Go. Go.
Brooke! 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 Brooke!
Brooke.